Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. What a great introduction. So I'll just get the quick thank yous out of the way. So thanks, Zach. Thank you, Ms. Hannah, for believing in our vision. Dr. Vargo, Nick, Christy. The list goes on and on. You could literally talk all day about all the people to thank, especially in this room, that helped us develop and create an amazing atmosphere for our student athletes. And, without them, none of us would be here. So I also want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to my family for supporting us all last year, and my friends, and we had an incredible group of people watch every single game. Special shout out to my girlfriend Sarah for always being there with me. She went to every single game, home and away. She was always cheering on the sideline for me, and when she saw me get a little red in the face, she'd bring me out a blow pop. So that's my trick. That's why I don't yell at referees. I'm the blow pop coach. So quick shout out and a thank you for that. So just to touch on last year, obviously, going 12-0 and winning a national championship in our first year was a pretty amazing accomplishment. I'm very proud of. We're really excited with our results in 15s as well as in 7s. I'm not really known as a 7s coach, but last year we were able to take a 6th place finish in the National Collegiate Rugby Championship, which was terrific. But I want to point out that our success didn't just end on the field. We had a massive amount of success in the classroom with a record 3.25 GPA for the team, which I am just as proud of as winning a national championship. We're looking to build upon those successes from last year and continue to grow this program. Because of that success, Carrie Hannah and I had a great conversation. We talked about the growth of the program, what are the things we need to do to remain competitive, and we had agreed upon adding a JV program, which Zach outlined a little bit. I'm proud to announce that we have filled that JV side. We're bringing over 25 more student athletes and only graduated 1 last year. So our roster is going to be around that 60 mark. Our JV side will be competing in Division II, but will not be national championship eligible. So they'll be playing all the Division II sides, but not championship eligible, where our D1 program will be playing in Division I and fighting for another national championship. We're looking to become the 3rd team in history to win back-to-back national championships. This year we also increased the difficulty setting. If you're a gamer like I am, you have the rookie setting, you've got the veteran setting, and then you got the all-star, and then you keep going up. So we raised our difficulty setting this year, and we look forward to playing these tougher competitions. With teams like Penn State, Ohio State, Pitt coming to town, and newly added Navy. I think it's the first time in the history of Wheeling that a service academy team will be playing on our home field. It's going to be an amazing accomplishment for us on the women's side to have Navy here. They're bringing their varsity and their JV, so our JV and varsity obviously will be playing against them. They're a top-rated program, and we're really excited about that. A newly released, I didn't know it was going to get released yesterday, but some new information has just become available. We've been invited to join something similar to you soccer fans known as like a Champions League, where all the top teams in the country will be playing in an invitational style format. Teams like BYU, Stanford, us, we're the founding 3 members. We're still adding teams to that, but Brigham Young is an absolutely monster rugby team. I'm really excited about getting a chance to play them. So it's going to be a very challenging year. There's no guarantees, that we're going to have the same kind of success as we had last year, but obviously we're going to be fighting to do that. We're doing all these things. We want to continue to grow Wheeling's place in the collegiate rugby landscape and be known as the rugby school. Coach Mike Geibel was somebody that introduced that concept to me, and since then I've grabbed it along with him, and now newly appointed, and congratulations to Coach Max for taking over the men's side. But the idea of rugby school is something that I've always wanted to do. Hearing Mike's vision on that excited me, and I think that Wheeling truly is becoming the rugby school in the United States. We have several surprises in store for the fall season and hope the community keeps an eye out. And they come out to a couple women's rugby games. They're going to be exciting. They're going to be fascinating. They're fast-paced, hard-hitting, Things that you'd see Coach Bruni over here, his fellas putting on, we're looking to put on the same kind of show. Big hits, great defense. That's what we're kind of known for. And finally, I'll wrap up with a final thank you again to the administration, Dr. Vargo, and her wisdom. In Vargo we trust. You know how that goes. All right. So Carrie Hanna, I want to thank you for that as well. Zach and all the entire administrative team, Ricky and Lisa, thanks for always supporting us and having our back and really pushing to make sure we are known as the rugby school. I just want to say thank you one more time, and go Cards.